Alright, Scott Tig with you here. I'm going to show you how to make my trees on the layout. I do several techniques, but one of the techniques that I do now that I really love is doing the trees with Scenic Express trees. And I want to show you some of my techniques to do fall colors. A lot of people that I talk to stray away from fall colors because they can't get their colors right. Well, you can overdo fall. It just pretends you know what area of the United States that you live. If you live in the northern part, southern part, western part, eastern part, it's all going to vary because the climates are different. So I live here in North Carolina. We have color, but we don't have color like we do, like say in Pennsylvania or West Virginia where I'm modeling. So it's a lot more deeper colors up there because of the climate's colder. But sometimes a lot of people can overdo it, and I usually tell people it looks like Walt Disney threw up. You know, it's just too much color. So here's one of the techniques that I use. Use Scenic Express ground foam, and I use Woodlick Scenics too. Just what colors are that look the best. This Scenic Express here and Woodlick Scenics here. And then I use Woodlick Scenics ground, the grass type here. Then I take the blender and mix my own, grind it up into various sizes of ground foam. So I use this too. This is Woodlick's. Oh no, this is Scenic Express here, orange. I use Woodlick Scenics orange too. It's very, very good. And then here's Scenic Express yellow, and I have used Woodlick Scenics yellow. Both are nice. I'm gonna show you one technique here with this one right here. I guess I'll make it like a auburn color, a scarlet color. So what I use several different adhesives. One of the adhesives that I use is Loctite spray adhesive. This has been a good. A lot of adhesive over a period of time they lose their adhesion and it starts falling off. But I found out that this Loctite here and 3M, I use 3M a lot. They hold a lot longer than most of your spray adhesives. So let me spray this right here. You don't need much. Spray it right here. About all you need. Now, one of the techniques you can dip this into the buckets. I don't do that. I found out if you dip it in there, it gets into the tree too much. You want it to keep it on the outside of the armatures here. So what I do, I call the rolling technique. What I do is I take it and I just roll it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I roll it. And what that does, it gets onto the outsides of the tree. I'll show you that. And beat off the excess. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But see, the inside is clear. You can still see the trunk and stuff like that. Now, if you dip this, a lot of that stuff's going to go inside the tree. Doesn't look realistic. This does. I found out this works a whole lot better. Alright, the other technique that I use here, we'll get another tree for you right here. Okay, we're going to make this one, and I like to do this a lot too. I'm going to make it green on the bottom and kind of fade into a yellow on top. So what I'll do here, I spray it. I'll do the same technique. I'll take the green. And I'll roll it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'll roll it. Okay, I got just some of the green on there. You can see bits and pieces of green, like the tree is still in its green stage. Now what I'll do here, instead of rolling it, I'll take the yellow and I'll hold the tree straight up. You want to hold the tree straight up. And you want to take a spoon or a thing. I use just a tin cup. But I'll take it know if you can see there or not. And I'll go straight on top, straight down the top, and shower it like snow or rain would hit a tree, straight up from the top. You don't want to go side. Beat off the excess. There you go. Now, what you come up with, look at that right there. See that how it's changed yellow? You can still see inside, you can still see the trunk. There's no yellow hitting that trunk in there. That's what you want. You see the green right there? Like it's changing. You never want to lay it to the side like this and dip, because it'll get inside the tree. It doesn't look good. Looks caked on, but if you can see that right there. Okay, here's another. We'll do an oranging for you here. Same technique. You don't need much. And here's what I'll do. I'll take it, roll it around, just keep rolling it. You can see that in there now. Beat off the excess. Alright, there's the orange one right there. You see it right there. See, you can still see the trunk. Still has its brownish effect. You can paint these. I have painted them in the foreground. I want the trees to look more detailed, so I do paint them. I stain them with stain. And what I do is I let the stain just run down the top of the trunk. I'll get a big brush and I'll just let the stain run down the whole trunk, and it covers the whole trunk. It works its way down into the armature of the tree. But the background trees I don't do nothing to. I just leave them just like this. And here's a tree right here. Let me get it right here. Here's a tree that, if you can see it or not. This one is got the effect with this stuff here. It's got the greens, oranges, and yellows mixed in. It looks like it's changing over to the yellows, and then has some of the orange in it. You want your trees to have different effects, and I'm going to do a solid green one now, because a lot of times a lot of people, they get too carried away with colors. And if you notice, there's still a lot of green trees mixed in with the colors. And you want to kind of keep your greens a little bit more than your colors, because it gives you that, I don't know, it just gives you that more realistic effect than all color. Okay, now what I do is I'll roll this. Take this out here. Here you go. I'll roll it. Where's all that excess there? And there you go. Let me see. There you go. See that right there? Now obviously, if you're doing a bigger scale, I'm doing in scale, but if you're obviously doing bigger scale, the trees would be a lot more bigger than what they are here. These range anywhere from 5 inches to 3 inches. But you can do O scale, stuff like that with these trees, but you'd probably want to paint the inside trunks and stuff like that. But I think these are beautiful. Woodlook Scenics does, and Scenic Express and all them makes, good stuff to make excellent trees with. And I think that's about it of what I use. Now let me show you some of the trees that I've made on the layout here. Okay, this is some of the trees that I made. As you see here, I'm going to pan back and show it. As you see, there's still a lot of green in there. Here I put some up here, as you can see there. Still see the trunk in there, see that? But give this technique a try. I know you'll love it if you're doing fall colors or any type of color. Try using the technique that I use. I think you'll enjoy it. Like I said, a lot of people dip their trees. I think that's too much stuff inside the armature and in the trunk. Try rolling the stuff on there. You'll see it works out a whole lot better and stays on the outside of your tree better and gives you that more realistic look onto your tree. So this is Scott Tigg signing out till next time. See you later.